Yep, to the yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl P.O.C. We back live in the city of Philadelphia. You gotta get up anyway, so why not get up with your girl P.O.C. starting at 10 a.m. each and every Friday, bringing you that greener, safer Philadelphia conversation, that environmental justice conversation that's for you and about you. And right now, we're tapped in with our folks in Nigeria. We made it to the continent of Africa to bring forth, a conversation of, climate action and environmental stability. What does that look like? And when you think about the country of Nigeria and what's happening right now, you want to make sure we bring the right voices on. And we have two amazing women who was hitting the airways with us on this second half of the show as we celebrate Women's History Month. And Ramat, I want to jump you back into the conversation. When you think about you being a woman and you holding an administrative position in the Plogging Nigeria initiative, how does it feel to have some type of administrative position? Ramat, I'm talking to you if you can hear me.
Thank you for the... Hello?
Yeah,
can
I can hear you.
Now? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think the short word, the short adjective I can use to qualify that is great. It feels great because it brings this inclusion. There is a way. Let's say a random lady outside wants to join the club, and having checked the profile, checked everything about the club, the person won't see it as, oh, it's a male domiciled club, or see it as a gender stereotyped club.
Yeah.
It will be a thing of, oh, it can be for me too. And the person will have, oh, if I also do well, that means I can actually get to this position, and so it feels really great.
Ramat, can you actually repeat that last part for us? You kind of went out a little bit. Can you repeat that last part for us?
Okay, I said it really feels great. It really feels great to hold that position in the organization.
Okay, thank you. And I want to ask you the same question, Ms. Abubakar, when it comes down to being, a financial advisor for the club, right? And we talk about handling money and, the stereotype that comes with it. Women can't count. Women shouldn't be around money. What's your thoughts on that as you are a financial advisor for Plogging Nigeria?
Okay, you're asking about my financial advice to Plogging Nigeria.
Mm-hmm. Your position.
My prediction?
No, your position. I'm sorry about that. Your position.
Okay, my position. Well, should I say at Plogging I've actually held like 2 positions. So, but at my current position right now, I don't know. Sorry, am I answering the question you asked earlier, or you asked another question?
Well, I'm sorry, I can re-ask the question for you. My question that I was asking was, as a woman, you're holding an administrative position for the organization. And I was just asking, how does that make you feel to actually have an administrative position within the club, an initiative? And then you also are a financial advisor for the club. And that's what makes me think about just the stereotype of people saying women shouldn't be around money, women shouldn't be in charge of the money, things of that nature. So I wanted to ask you that question.
Okay, yes, to answer your question, thank you very much. I've actually held 2 positions in Plogging, and while I was holding these 2 positions, there is this different feeling I always have, because I have given other ladies the confidence to be able to hold a position, because when I was leaving the campus, a lady walked up to me and she talked to me about her trying to apply for the role of Plogging secretary that I was holding before. So I tend to put her through, and after everything, she told me she appreciated me, and she let me know that she's actually applying for this role because of me. I was like, why are you applying for this role because of me? Because she said she really loved it, how I work with the team. And my team, okay, I think we only have 3 ladies, and awesome. I tend to do more of the organizing for the team and all. So she was really she really liked the way I worked with the team, the communication, the interaction, the skills and all. And she was able to also take the step. So it gives me this utmost satisfaction that even if I am not in that position, there are also other ladies that could step up and have, because trust me, like you said, the stereotype, there are so many people that they don't have this confidence because they feel like if I'm in a team, I'm a woman, if I say something, they're not going to listen to me and all. And also, while serving as the finance officer, I've been able to make 1 or 2 suggestions regarding the financial status of the club, and I can say I've had one of the best teams so far, regardless of your gender or anything. There is nothing like, okay, what you say is not meaningful. Regardless of how little it is still going to be put into consideration to ensure that it is being worked upon. So it has really been an amazing journey. And like what really stood out for me was the fact that other ladies also have the confidence to want to take up a role in sustainability and the leadership positions.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I want to ask you one more quick question while you're off of mute. When it comes down to being a woman in this fight for environmental stability and climate action, you know, you don't really see a lot of women jumping into the fight. It is kind of a men's, you know, ordeal, especially in different countries like Nigeria. You see a lot of men speaking up, or a lot of men being the face of the organization. So as women, you both are getting more hands-on and getting more involved. You're taking your education serious, what you all are doing at the universities. So how can we make sure that women are continuously being a part of the conversation as far as having a voice and also having a seat at the table? And I want to start with you, Ms. Abubakar.
Okay, how I think women can also like come up more, because like we know most ladies tend to not want to step up. So I feel there should be more of mentoring sessions, because like, you know, mentoring in the sense that to make them aware of what they are capable of doing. Like deep down, so many people, they might have a little thought, okay, I want to be part of this movement, but that sudden thought of probably maybe pushing them away, pull them back. So there should be more of mentoring sessions for young ladies coming up, and also creating of awareness, like to make a lot of people understand, though some are due to their background.
I agree. And Ramat, I want to bring you into the conversation as well. You know, she kind of cut off a little bit, but she was talking about the background and more women stepping up.
And the society and the kind of ethnic group they come from. I don't know for other locations. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Well,
sorry,
you kind of cut off a little bit.
I apologize, my network. Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know for other countries, but I can speak for my country here. We need more of creating of awareness and mentoring session, like encouragement, because of the nature of the background we grew up from. So many people think that they will not be able to do this because of the stigmatization around. So those are the 2, or should I say 3 most important things of how I think women can be able to come more on board to be part of the.
I like that. And especially like your mentoring aspect about it. I love your mentor point that you brought into it, because I think that that's what we need too, more mentorship, you know, as women, as we continue to grow as women and become, you know, a collective and join together to do more things. I think mentorship is a huge stepping stone. And Ramat, I want to get you into the conversation as well. You know, when you think about women stepping up and being a part of the conversation and actually having a seat at the table, talk to me about your opinion.
All right. So I think even for men as well, getting a seat at the table doesn't just come free. Anyone that wants to sit at the table definitely needs to work towards it. A few days ago, I saw a post on Team was actually saying 2 days to International Women's Day, and I do not want to see these graphics of women backing babies with cooking pots or stirring something, cooking this, that. There is that stereotype that that is the only place women should be. And the person was saying a lot of things, and I was like, okay, this is it. I think everyone is everyone. While you can men as well, we will not just say men are just into work or anything. They also have their own family life. They have other aspects of life. So I think it is just that time to actually call women to gear up. They can do more. So I also buy into the idea of the mentorship for the women that are actually at the top out there already. It's very cool if there can be mentorship, if there can be motivation for fellow women just to build other generations. And, you know, personally as women too, there should be this self assessment, self motivation. One needs to be determined that, okay, I also want to do this, and of course have that growth mindset of I can get there if I work towards it. But because it will only be insane if you see a capable woman and then you brush her aside. But for a woman who is also trying to develop herself, trying to add value to herself, and I think for women part too, you know, when it's not just about posting beautiful pictures on social media of oh this, oh that. We can also use social media to promote our impact. So when you do things and you're able to put it out there, people are able to follow your story. They can say, oh, when we are talking about this particular sector, oh, when you're talking about environment and you need women, they can also give lists and mention names because they're seeing your work, they're seeing what you are doing, and they are loving it. So I think these are the things we also need to consider as women for us to gain that seat. What's that adjective now? With our full chest on the table.
I like that. And I appreciate you both again for joining us here on WRD all the way in the city of Philadelphia, as you all are in the country of Nigeria. Thank you for making this happen with us this morning. Thank you for allowing this conversation to go down. I'm really excited about what you all are doing with Plogging Nigeria. I want to definitely stay connected as, you know, we begin these spring and summer months and the heat wave is coming in. I would love to talk to you all a little bit more about some climate action that you all have going on and what you all are doing about climate change, especially in those summer months when the heat is excruciating. So I thank you both again for stepping up and being women and joining in the charge of being at the table and doing the work. But I do want you to shout out Ms. Abubakar. Do you know how people can find more information about Plogging Nigeria as far as like the website or the social media or anything? Anyone knows? All right, so we're gonna make sure we get that in. I believe that the social media, because we were just talking to your administrative executive, I'm sorry, and the actual social media is Plogging Nigeria Club on Instagram, and then I believe the website also is plugginnigeria.org. It actually is. It's plugginnigeria.org if you want to find more information about them. But we're about to end today's show. Thank you for everyone for tuning in for WURD each and every Friday. Again, don't forget 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're bringing you a jam-packed show, something different, some brand new flavors for your ears. As you can see, we're tapping in with different people. And we want you to be a part of the conversation. Always join in. It's about the engagement. We want to do it for you and about you. I'll be back next Friday. Radio's up. It's your girl P.O.C.